just got done at the gym. As you can tell, I'm red, I'm sweaty, I don't look attractive, but I had something happen to me today that makes me want to have kind of an important conversation with y'all. So here we go. Okay, anyone who knows me or has been following me on social media knows that for about the last 3.5 years, I have been working on losing weight. I was close to 275 pounds, and I had something happen to me that I can discuss on another video that really opened my eyes to that I had a problem and that it needed to be fixed. Okay. To date, I have lost about 75 pounds. I mean, that's a lot of money, or that's a lot of weight. Like, that's, my son doesn't even weigh that much and he's 7. So I've, but I had something kind of interesting happen to me today that I wasn't expecting. I wanted to go to the gym because I haven't been in almost a week because I got sick last week. Okay. And then life took over and I just didn't really get to go. And so this morning I woke up and I was like, okay, I've got time before work. I need to go to the gym. Did I want to go? Heck no. That was the last thing I wanted to do. But I fought with the voices in my head, because when you are doing something like this, you will have those voices in your head trying to talk you out of it, okay? They will tell you, oh no, you can go another day. Or, oh, but you've had such a tough week. You don't need to go. Or, you don't want to go. Why are you going to go? You don't need to go. Do it anyway, okay? Because those are the days that things happen that remind you that you're doing the right thing, okay? When I first walked in today, one of the trainers at the Y who had done it's called a Fit Pass. When you first join the Y and you're going to use the gym, they have to go through the gym with you, tell you how the machines work, or, help you come up with a plan. So the gentleman that I did my Fit Pass with, who is a younger and very good-looking gentleman, might I add, which of course, makes you want to keep going to the gym when they have attractive trainers, right? He was behind the desk when I first walked in, and he was like, well, there you are. And I was like, yeah, I got sick last week, which isn't untrue. And I, like we talked about, I have a history of asthma. So if I have a cold, I can't work out. It's not a healthy decision for me to do that, because I'm not going to get better, and it's just not going to be, So, I was like, yeah, I got sick. And he just looks at me, he goes, can I ask you a personal question? And I was like, sure. And he asked me how much weight I've lost since that first day I came in and did the Fit Pass. And I had to think about it, because I was like, I've been losing weight pretty consistently for the last 3.5 years. So I thought about it and I said, it's been about 25 pounds, I think. And he said, well, it shows. He said, when you first walked in today, I could tell the difference. He said, so, keep it up, girl. And I was like, well, thanks. That was already motivating as it was. Somebody noticed that I've lost weight. So that's good. So then I got into the gym, and there's this older gentleman who asked, are you working with him? And I said, no, he did my Fit Pass. Oh, and there was something else he said that I told this gentleman, which was that apparently I was his very first Fit Pass when he first started at the Y, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. I didn't know I was his first Fit Pass. So I could see how that would be kind of a significant thing for him, that, he's been following my progress because I was his first Fit Pass. That was pretty cool. So I told the gentleman, oh no, he was telling me that I was his first Fit Pass, and he said he'd noticed I'd lost weight. And, he asked me how much I've lost, and I told him, and he goes, well, do you mind my asking? And I said, no. I said, since I started at the Y, I've lost about 25 pounds. I said, but I've been on this path for about 3.5 years, and overall I've lost about 75 pounds. And he was just like, well, that's nice. He says, good job. I mean, you're not just making a change. I mean, you're transforming your life. And I was like, yeah, that's about right. So then he, I was like, okay, so I put my headphones in and I get all set up and I go to the treadmill and I start it up and I'm like doing my warm-up walk, and the older gentleman comes back and he asked me to take out one of my headphones. So I take my headphone out and I'm like, hi. And he's like, sorry, I felt the need to correct myself. He said, when I said it was nice, he goes, that's not just nice, that's heroic. And I was like, thank you. Like, I never really thought about it like that. Like, that was a huge, it's an ego boost that somebody's telling you that just taking control of your life is heroic. Like, I never really thought about it like that. But I mean, the whole reason I started on this path was because, I was unhealthy. It was hard being almost 300 pounds. And not just that, but I knew that if I didn't make a change, like, I wasn't going to be around very well for my son. Like, I wasn't going to be able to go play with him. I wasn't going to, be around as long as I needed to for him because I failed to take control of my health. Nobody else was going to do it for me. I'm single. I am a mom. Nobody else is going to take control of my health. It has to be me. I have to make the change. And the same thing, for anybody that's looking to lose weight, whether it be 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or 100 pounds. Nobody is going to make that choice for you. And you have to do it for you. You can say, oh, I'm going to do it because this guy is going to find me way more attractive if I lose weight. Well, great. What happens when that guy's not in your life anymore? Are you going to keep losing weight and trying to be healthy? No, because that element, that reason is gone. The reason has to be you. The reason has to be you. It has to be your health. That's the only thing. And like, you can, find motivation in other things. Like, I find short spurts of motivation in order to keep it long. Like right now, like, I'm getting ready to wear a swimsuit for the first time in front of people in like 4 years at the end of next month. Like, that is a reason to, that's a good motivator right there. Right. But, or like, oh, hey, I have this wedding I'm going to, and I do. My brother's getting married in, I think it's September or August. Oh gosh, I hope he doesn't see this and get mad at me, or his fiance. It's in my calendar. But, later this year, I have my brother's getting married. I'm looking at traveling out of the country at the end of this year. Like, those are things I'm looking at, and I don't want to go and like not fit in the plane seat. That sucks, by the way. It is not fun. I've had it happen where you basically just don't fit in the plane seat. It sucks. Kevin Smith, I feel you, man. Like, he went through that. It wasn't something he talked about the other night, but he had a big thing in the news about it. I feel it. It sucks. I don't want, to go to another country and have people go, oh yeah, there's another fat American. Like, I know that's super vain. I don't care. It's a reason. It's my motivation. And my motivation doesn't have to be something that motivates somebody else. I'm not into fat shaming at all. I'm not. But, there's got to be a point where you say, this is unacceptable for me. I need to make the change. So anyway, the whole point of me hopping on and doing this video in the first place was just that I wanted to let you know that there will be days, if you go on this journey, there will be days you don't want to do it. Okay? And, let's say you've worked out 5 days in a row and there's a day you don't want to go to the gym. Okay. Take a rest day. But take a rest day. A. Not multiple. A. Okay? If it's been a few days since you've been to the gym, don't let yourself talk yourself out of it. Just go, no, I know I'm going to feel better when I go. There's a whole list. If you need motivation, go on Pinterest. I'm not kidding you. I have the best board. And if you want, I'll put a link to my Pinterest in the comments or in the thing below so you can see it. I have a weight motivation board, and it is huge because I will go on Pinterest. I will find new stuff and pin it. I will go through that board whenever I'm feeling like any sort of lack of motivation. That's the thing that I do, because sometimes you just need that boost. You just need it. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for watching. And, maybe the next video I do, I'll be talking a little bit about what actually caused me to get to where I'm at. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. And I wanted you to